share this with you because sometimes you can be in a situation whereby something's happened and it's quite dramatical and someone's turned up and they might even know you and they've turned up sort of in the middle of the situation or towards the end. They don't know what's happened, but they judge you on that. They judge you on what they've seen and it's not fully correct. So I thought I'd just share this with you because I know that it can happen to us all. I was on the tube, it happened today actually, and there was a man who was lying with his legs out, so I couldn't move along the pathway, so I kicked his leg. It wasn't a hard kick, I shouldn't really, I kicked his leg because I think it was his knee. I was just a bit annoyed, because it's like, why is his legs pulled out like that? Anyway, he woke up and he got really annoyed with me and got verbally abusive. So I sat down with my back turned to him and let him continue. So when he finished, I was like, whoa, this is different, isn't it? Sitting on the tube being called all these names, you're calling me this. I didn't name what he was calling me, but I sort of spelt some of the stuff that he was calling me. And then he didn't like what I was saying, so he continued, and then I went, so sometimes I can be a bit weird, I went, I don't believe it, wow. Because normally, not being funny or anything, but I am finding that since this COVID thing, I'm finding, maybe it's just me, or maybe it's because I'm a woman of colour, I find that sometimes people sort of steer away from me, thinking that that's what I'm going to give them. Or if they've got a mask on, I have to make sure it's all quick, or they quickly put on their mask. Or if there's a spare seat while I'm travelling, people will try not to sit there unless they really need to, that sort of thing. So I explained that, and then he said, what's colour got to do with it? Because the thing about him is he never mentioned anything about colour. And I also wanted to share with you, I'm quite a discerning person, so I sort of know when I can and can't speak. Because sometimes you can be in a situation where it's better that you don't say anything because you don't know, because now people, are getting hurt. But I sort of knew that I could speak. I knew that, nothing really was going to happen. And so when it was time for me to get off the tube, he went, oh, thank goodness for that, because he couldn't take the fact that I wasn't responding to what he was saying in a way he expected me to. He probably expected me to throw insults back at him or get really upset or what have you. And then I just said to him that I hope that you're not walking around calling women all these names, because you're really, you're really rude, because he was saying that I was really rude because I kicked his butt. I'm saying to you, you're really rude. And at this point, he's smiling now and his face has gone all red. But I'm just saying, that hopefully that's not what you're doing anyway. I got off the tube, not believing about what had happened. I just didn't expect, so you don't expect these things to happen. But how about you, if you've been in a situation like that whereby you've been confronted by something, not exactly the same thing, but it could be something challenging, or someone has insulted you, you haven't responded in the way they expected you to, so it's actually made them more angry. Don't forget to comment on my page, welcome to my post, so like and share. Don't forget to press the notification button so that all the videos that I do come up and running straight to you. So like I said, this happened a few hours ago, so I'm still going over it in my head, but I thought I'd just share that with you. But I do look forward to hearing your comments. Take care, speak to you soon.